case you are not really familiar with who you're looking at here, and probably some of you may be due to the picture on the right side, this is Eddie Deezen, and he has been arrested for the second time in 7 months. This actor is best known for playing Eugene the Nerd in the 1978 movie Grease, and also in the 1982 sequel. He is currently, right now, as we speak, in jail in Maryland after being taken in for 4th-degree burglary on April the 9th. Now, Eddie is now 65 years old, and he's been in several movies. He's also did voiceovers for many popular movies. He has now been booked on 2 accounts of trespassing at a nursing home. Yes, an old folks home. And 1 account of disturbing the peace there as well. In addition to the 2 Grease movies that he was in, he was also in the movie Midnight Madness, I Want to Hold Your Hand, 1941, War Games, Surf 2, Mob Boss, Beverly Hills Vamp, and The Teenage Exorcist. He's also, as I said, done voiceover work for TV series Greamy, Duckman, Kim Possible, and What's New, Scooby-Doo. He was also a voiceover in the very popular Christmas movie, The Polar Express. See, what happened was Eddie showed up at this privately owned nursing home, or some people call them old folks home, whatever you want to call it. Now, the first time, it was during the day when he entered the facility, and it was claimed that he was asked to leave, and he did. He left, and the staff remembered him. So when he came back later that evening, they were on very high alert. See, now, it has been alleged that what he did is he broke into a woman's room that was living in the nursing home, and he was harassing her, and that made her just have to call the staff members to have him removed. Okay, he was asked to leave, but he refused. So the staff called the police, and he was arrested. The woman allegedly told the police that Eddie had been there many times before, and he had even left notes for her. He also allegedly tried to break into a nearby home, and he is seen outside the property on security video. Now, he was actually last arrested in September of 2021. He was at a restaurant in Maryland. There, he was charged with 2nd-degree assault, disorderly conduct, and trespassing for that altercation. He was allegedly causing a scene at the restaurant and refused to leave when the police arrived. He even threw items at the police, several items, some of them being plates. And that incident started at around lunchtime when police were called for him because he was causing a scene at the restaurant. Now, when the police arrived, Eddie reportedly went and hid behind a woman in a booth, and he refused multiple orders from the police for him to leave. He was forcibly removed from the restaurant, with the report claiming that he threw numerous items, including plates, bowls, and food. One of the deputies, at least one of them, was struck. The actor was shirtless when he was removed from the restaurant. There was also video of the restaurant arrest. As he sat on a bench, he was heard saying, "Oh, I could have been hurt." Okay, now here's the situation. Here is the little bit of a video where he was being arrested from the restaurant. And there was a Facebook user named Amanda Lambert, and she offered her account in 2021. She says, "So Eddie was just arrested at the mall. Why couldn't it have been where I could get a video? He was in Wasabi, asking customers inappropriate questions, such as if they would have foursomes and other." She also added, referring to an incident in July where he went into a rant over a waitress not wearing false eyelashes. Then he was yelling at the police and telling them to arrest him, and he was shirtless. He was also kicked out of AT&T because he walked in and said, "I don't see any African American employees. I will put this on my report." He also made headlines in June when he was accused of harassing a waitress named Kara, and he posted a lengthy Facebook message about her. And then she went to Twitter and she stated that he is just effing, he's an effing creep. It's pretty obvious that he seems like he's a bit out of hand right now, but here's the thing. On the Facebook post where he was being brought into jail shirtless that we just looked at, there's many comments on it, and people that is actual personal friends and know him personally says that he has had many health issues over the years and he needs psychiatric help. And then some is saying that his family actually let him down. They knew he needed this help, but they just put him out on the streets pretty much and just didn't get this help for this guy that he needed. And a lot of you may remember him from the movies he was in, but it does look like that he does need some mental health help, because it says he does have a horrible mental illness. Doesn't really state what sort of mental illness he has, but yeah, mental illness is real, y'all. And when it is being ignored, it's not good, and it usually never ends well if the person doesn't get some sort of help. Okay, I want to thank you all so much for listening, and until next time, this is Unjustified.